Hello, V. Hello, over on the purple side. Hello, hello, hello. It's okay. Third time's the charm on that one. We're just getting set up here. I gotta do some stuff. How's the music and voice sound? Why is that? Hello, Ryan. How are you? We're just getting started here. We're gonna do something a little bit different today. Something a little different, and that is we're gonna also be multi-streaming over to TikTok. So we're gonna see how that goes. Got to put everything together. Gamer, how are you? How's it going? Can I just get a confirmation that the voice and music sound good together? Just want to make sure that the music's not too loud. Actually, this is kind of a quiet part of the music. You heard it before. We're streaming on a weird day today. Usually we stream on Mondays, but I've decided to stream on a Sunday because I got a lot of work to do in my world. Hey, hello, Wendigo. Hello, Ethan. How's it going? All right, yeah, I gotta do a ping job on the Discord side of things. It's good. Okay, sweet. And then, yeah, all right. I am going to ping the Discord real fast. Share, copy link. What's everyone up to today? How's it going? You need to hit a ping in Discord. I just did it, bud. It takes usually a minute because the YouTube link changes every time. So I gotta like grab the link from the new location, and then after I grab the YouTube link, then I gotta re-add everyone because if I just copy paste adding, it doesn't work for some reason. And I'm also just trying to get a couple things set up all at the same time over here. So yeah, we're gonna try to stream on TikTok at the same time. I'm hoping my internet can handle it. If it can't handle it, then we're gonna stick to the YouTube and Twitch side of things and call it a day. But I'm kind of hoping that it'll work on all of the platforms. At least that's my goal. I'm at work, but I'm here. Hello, Mystic. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. All right, let's see what I need to do over here on TikTok. Do 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 do. Ba 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 bam ba 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 bam. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff to do today, to be honest, in the world. I'm finally ready to, like, start my terraforming project. Well, like, I've designed it all now in, like, creative mode. And now I need to grab all the resources. I've already got the majority of them, but there are some things that we're going to need to grab today. And then if we get all of them in time, we could probably start the project. I'm not entirely sure how long all it's going to take. I'm terrible at estimating those things. KT, how are you? Dr. Doggo, welcome in. Yeah, we're getting started in just a minute. How do I get your episode 8 world download? Hey, silly gamer. Well, since we're on episode 13, we're on episode 13 was the last publicly available world download, so you can download that, and it'll have everything from episode 8. Like, the world downloads are just the most up-to-date version of the world from all the previous episodes, so whatever episode 8 is, which I don't know off the top of my head. All the stuff I promise will be there. It might be updated more, but okay, we're getting started in just one more minute. Gaming. We are playing Minecraft. It's too big? What do you mean too big? Like, because I've shrunk it down like considerably over the last couple times. What's my TikTok? It's the same name as everything else. Today's stream's gonna be sweet. I sure hope so. But I'm not live on TikTok yet. I'm like literally in the middle of setting it up because I've never done it before. Well, I've done things before. I'm gonna go live, and if my internet can't handle it, like I said, I'm going to turn it off. I just went live over on TikTok, so we're gonna pop into the game in like 2 seconds. Hey, Suitable Command, how are you? Linux, how's it going? Oh my god, a bunch of people are already joining in on the TikTok side. All right, we're just gonna go get started here. Okay. So, we've got a lot of things to do today. Hello everybody. How does the voice sound? How does the game look? Audio, things like that. Join from your post, very cool. Hello everyone in on the TikTok side. Whoa, we've just jumped up to 23 viewers over on TikTok. This is my first TikTok stream, so if you're on the TikTok side, hello and welcome on in. I'm still getting used to how it works over there. Hello SHPAR Construction, how are you? Yeah, how does the audio sound? I just need a quick confirmation on the TikTok side that everything looks and sounds okay. Okay, how do I do some stuff over here? Can you put this comment into a vid? I cannot. Thank you, V, for the like. V, can you just let me know if everything looks good over on the purple chat? And then we're going to get into all the stuff that we have to take care of today. Audio's good on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm now doing 3 streams at the same time, which I don't usually do. It's a little bit overwhelming, and I'm probably going to miss some chat messages. And for that, I am sorry. For that, I am sorry. Cool dude Thor, how are you? Welcome on into the stream. TikTok seems fine. Okay, great. Okay, so for anyone who's popping in, we've got a lot of stuff to do in the world. It's turning nighttime in like just a second here, so forgive me. So I'm assuming most of you have already seen my projects and my my island and everything like that. So this is our giant tree. We've made this over the last couple streams. We've like completely tore down and remade the giant world tree that's at the center of my base. But in order to finish the current project that I am working on, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of building. Let me see. Just take a look at I don't want to be in Lightmatica all day long, but I do want to just show you a couple things. So this is, and my game's gonna like lag a whole bunch. This is roughly what we're looking to do here. So it's a lot. Iris, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. Yeah, so this is what we're looking to do, and that's going to take a lot of resources. So we're going to need to go grab a bunch of things. How is everyone doing today? Thank you already for the 425 likes over on the TikTok side of things. I really appreciate that. It's gonna look so good. I know it's gonna look good, but it's like, this is an intense project. This is a really, really intense project. So the first thing that we gotta do is just fill up these shulker boxes full of tuff. So we're just gonna go mine a bunch of tuff from our mines. Looks like it'll be really impressive. I sure hope so. Oh, perfect. Here's a bunch of Tuff here. Oh, I completely forgot to do this over on the regular stream side of things. TikTok, how's everything going over there? Everything look and sound okay? I wish I could see the TikTok stream on my phone. It appears as if I cannot check the stream at all on like my phone. Is that true? Whatever. Please fix your glass. I'm not going to fix the glass. Sorry. I have access to tons of Tuff in my perimeter. Yeah. Tuff is like the one thing I have like none of. So I'm going to start a flashback recording here. Someone remind me to stop that flashback recording once I'm done with the Tuff. Welcome on in, everyone on the TikTok side. This is my first stream on TikTok. So I don't have access to like a lot of the things that I thought I would have access to. Like there was a number of different sources and things that I wanted to put on the stream that I just couldn't. I need to get back in my Minecraft phase. I missed it. How long have you been out of Minecraft for? Stop the flashback once you finish the Tuff day. Thanks, buddy. I think you should start. You should get netherite tools. Well, I think a lot of people already know this, but probably not everybody. I don't use mending on like the tools in my world. So the thing is, I go through like a lot of tools, like especially when I have to like mine and grind like for some of these huge projects that I'm doing, and I can't really do netherite tools. It's so much easier to just get diamond tools because the diamond tools I can just purchase from villagers and other things. I think I'll probably just go down one of these mine shafts. Delhi, yes, it is the first TikTok stream. I don't know if everything looks normal and okay. I downloaded TikTok Studio about 45 minutes ago. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the go populars. I don't know what any of those things are, but thank you. Looks good, sounds good, appreciate it. If you guys don't know who Deli Pop is, she is a streamer over in the Clockcraft. Oh no, I'm just out of beacon range now. I just went out of the beacon range, so I can't get the Tuff instantly. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, I passed a bunch of Tuff over here. Does everything look like... Let me just see something. Does it look like everything is 60 FPS, or am I crazy? Whoa! Diamonds. I started too many projects at once that I got burnt out. That makes sense. What's Clockcraft? It's an SMP who I think primarily they all stream on TikTok, but I think most of them multi-stream to all the different platforms. Yeah. They're a good time. Can I recommend a server for you to try? I'm not really a server guy. I mean, you can certainly recommend it, but I'm not really, or rather, I'm not a public server guy. Hey, Jack Dash, how are you? I get us out of school on Thursday for like the whole summer. I guess it is almost summertime. Do 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 do. For everyone just popping in, we're grabbing a whole bunch of resources for a huge project that we're doing. Hello, 7 Ohm Catcraft. I do not know what that is. I do not know what Catcraft is. I love your base and your builds. I wish I had the motivation, discipline to finish my ideas. Have any advice? My advice, and this is definitely not for everybody. My advice is to make like videos, content, whether that's just streaming or like short form or long form videos. It really keeps me motivated to just like keep going. without like people being excited to see my stuff, I definitely wouldn't make and finish as many things. And also my ADHD brain would certainly just be an absolute disaster all over the place. Like I wouldn't be able to stick to just one project like I do when I make videos. Is there a mod for TikTok? I don't know. I was just gonna kind of wing it, V. I've been making a chain of floating islands in my Minecraft Survivor world. How are you doing that? Because I'm very interested in making more floating islands, and they're kind of hard to like design and build. Do you like wireframe them? Like how do you go about building them? Right-click user, add moderator. Thanks, Del. Do 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 do. All right, there you go, V. Do 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 do. Thank you everyone for the likes on the TikTok, by the way. Yeah, it turns out I got to stream on TikTok like 3 times before I get access to like the majority of the tools that I was looking for in TikTok Studio. So, yeah, it's a little bit simplistic on the TikTok side, but I appreciate everyone who's jumping in for the first time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do, 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 do. And all the likes. We're up to 2,900 likes. Jeez. Keep that going. Thoughts on starting content creation for an already started forever world is what I did. If you go back to my first YouTube video and even my TikTok videos, they started, and I was like 4 years into this world. And I was a little bit worried that it wouldn't work, but nobody really seems to mind. My biggest advice though, like when you do that, I think this is just my advice in general. If you're gonna make videos and like long form stuff, don't like episode number your things. Don't say it's like episode 1 or episode 450 or anything like that. It throws people off. Like nobody wants to jump into like an already fully established project. But if you just like name it like I'm doing X, thing in my forever world, people seem to just want to jump into mine at least. How often do you die? More frequently than I'd like to admit. My last death was, let's see, 6 hours, 23 or 6.5 hours ago. 3K likes. Dead Candy, thank you for the 2 heart me's. I appreciate it. How's it going, Dead Candy? It's this guy. It is this guy. This guy's over on TikTok figuring out how to stream. Ooh. These diamonds are very helpful. There's something in Minecraft's code that makes diamonds more likely to spawn underneath Tuff. Ooh, we almost broke that pickaxe. Very solid advice. Hope everyone in the chat is doing well. Me too. And hey, War by My Hands, how's it going? Hope you all like the streaming time. Good to see you over on here. I was just telling Dell, because she's in the chat as well, that I just downloaded TikTok Studio about 45 minutes ago. So I don't know how good the videos do it, or my internet, or the quality. I'm just kind of hoping for the best. It's more when they're not exposed, more diamonds when they're not exposed to air. Okay. There was something in the Caves and Cliffs update, like, I don't know if it's been fixed or changed more recently. When the Caves and Cliffs update first came out and they lowered, like, the Y level of the world, diamonds more frequently spawned, like, through strip mining. Is that not true? And, like, in caves, like, being exposed to air, diamonds more commonly spawned in, like, veins of, like, 1 or 2. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Mac, how's it going? It's good to see you on the TikTok side of things. Thank you for over 3,000 likes on TikTok. Appreciate it, everyone. We're collecting, for everyone who just is popping in, we're collecting a bunch of tuff. And then we got to collect a bunch of sand. And then we got to collect a bunch of grass. Because we're doing our largest terraforming project I've ever done in all of my 15 years or so of Minecraft. Ooh. These diamonds are feeling good. Yes, and if anyone hasn't joined the Discord, I highly recommend it. There's a good crew of people over there. People sharing their builds in Build Showcase, and people who are also running out of haste on their beacons. Highly suggest it. How much Tuff do you need? Just 3 shulker boxes full. Not too much. Just these 3 gray shulker boxes that I have. It is pretty annoying that I'm running out of haste, though. I'm trying to find veins of it, like, in my existing strip mine. Oh, here's some over here. Sounds tough to me. Hey, I didn't say it. Whoever also designed the whatever these things are called, these little hanging, the glow like, it needs to be put in jail. I just thought that was diamonds right there. Mac, thank you for the heart, me appreciate it. Suck at terraforming, any tips? I'm looking for tips too, buddy. I had to download Axiom and World Edit and like learn those tools for the first time to kind of figure out how to do terraforming, because I mean, if I just go into free cam for a second, I mean, I've lived on this particular island for like 4 years, and this is what it looks like. So I'm certainly not qualified to give any advice. Glow like, it's so annoying. I use pre-borders. I still get fooled by the like. What is pre-borders? Or borders, yeah. You're live. Been following your channel for quite a while. W, welcome in, Ruben. Good to see you. You should make a second beacon perfectly away from the original. The funny thing is I have 4 beacons in this area, and somehow that's like the 3rd time I've just slightly stepped out of beacon range. Chipsify, how's it going? Introlinks, how's it going? Welcome in. I think this Tuff vein right here will be enough. I'm hoping. Am I live on Twitch too? Yes, I'm live on the purple app, I'm live on the red app, and I'm live on... It's an ender chest. I'm live on the red app. This is the first time I've done 3 streams. I started streaming more frequently on purple and red, and this is my first time going on TikTok. So, good to see you in here. Doing good, how are you? I'm doing great. I went to... So it's getting nice weather in my area where I live. Today's actually absurdly hot. But my girlfriend and I went to like a garden center today to pick out a bunch of plants and vegetables that we're gonna grow this year. We're growing less than we normally grow because it's kind of hard to grow like a lot of vegetables. I think in previous years we've done like tomatoes and strawberries and peppers and oh my god, I'm forgetting. What was the one that I was really excited for that didn't pan out at all? I don't remember. Oh, peanuts. We did a peanut plant a couple of years ago. I think a year or 2 ago. This year we're just doing mint, basil, and I think that's it. Oh, and dill. Mint, basil, and dill. Want to stream too? I don't know where to start. Just start. I didn't start with streaming though, for sure. I started with like more curated content until I figured out like my mic settings and things. No, but you don't have to. I'm also capable of moderating things on any of these platforms. How big is my garden? Not big at all. Like I just have like a little tiny patio area in like my back of like the house. So, oh no. Most of the stuff that I just listed are just like in like little tiny like boxes. But the weather in like where I live is just so wicked annoying. Like it's like like we'll start to grow this like stuff outside like basil, and then like one day randomly it'll just be so hot that it'll just like completely scorch everything to death. Like that's what happened last year. Like we had a bunch of plants out there and they just got like demolished like instantly. Does the stream look 60 frames per second to you guys? I got it pulled up on my second monitor. I'm not entirely sure if it is. Which country am I from? I'm from the United States. Yeah, big yikes, right, everyone? Big yikes. Yeah, everything is always scorched where I live. Yeah, that's like, I enjoy hot weather, but like at some point the summer here gets like way too hot. On YouTube, yes. Okay, it looks like a little like worse. Feels weird. What's feels weird? All right. I miss summer. I need warm weather again. The funny thing is, like, summer just sort of started where I live, and I'm already like sick of it. Like today is just like way too hot, and then like next week it's gonna be cold again, and it's just like, what is happening? Like my body can't handle the variations in the weather like at all. UK weather the worst? What specifically is bad about UK weather? I think, isn't it like a lot of rain? I didn't know that Tuff veins were this big. To be honest, I haven't really minded like Tuff all that much. UK can't decide the weather. I mean, it's the same as like where I live. We have such extremes of hot and cold, and then like the springtime especially is the most miserable. Like it cannot pick a single direction to go in, and then one day it'll just be like, okay, now we're gonna be hot for the next 3 months. Enjoy. Enjoy walking outside, and the first thing that goes through your head is just like, ugh, this is gross. Some Tuff veins are bonkers. I'm enjoying it. I was thinking I would have a hard time mining all this stuff. This is maybe the first time in the 6 years of this world that I have just mined Tuff. Like usually any build that I have, I've usually just used like my Tuff reserves, I think, like from just like strip mining and just like gathering it from different locations. This blue skies, while tharrowing it down the other day in Britain. I don't know what that word means. I've lost my strip mine. I've completely, there it is. Oh, here we go. More Tuff. Superior question, what's your favorite wood type? I'm gonna give you the lukewarm answer, and then I'm gonna give you the hot take answer. So my favorite type, I think, is like spruce, probably. But then I think acacia is massively overhated, and I think birch is massively overhated as well. Spruce is just like perfect to use like at all times, and you'll see it the most in like all my builds, but I think there's a time and place for those other wood types. Arizona weather sucks. That sucks to hear, because I've been like thinking about maybe moving there or in that general direction. Texas weather is so bipolar, gets so humid where I live, feels like a swimming pool when I go out. And Texas is getting like extreme weathers too, right? Like you guys are getting like that, like you guys are getting like once in a lifetime ice storms or snowstorms like every year at this point, no? Something can't really be once in a lifetime and just happen constantly, but I guess that's just the world we live in these days. Valid answer, spruce is main. Acacia is not my thing. Birch do be good. Birch good. I think acacia is just overhated. It goes well with a lot of blocks. You won't see it in like the majority of my builds, but like I'm thinking about it like all the time. Have I ever gone live before? This is my first live on TikTok, so welcome on in. C, how's it going? Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. We're doing really good on this Tuff. I thought this was going to take a lot longer. Tayflay, thank you for the heart, me. Appreciate it. How's it going today? Going to bed thinking about acacia wood? Look, I'm not saying I'm thinking about it every time I'm doing a build, but I'm thinking about it often, you know? Acacia wood's on my mind. This Tuff vein's going all the way into the bedrock. Wait, this is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I like birchwood only if it's a tree. I hate it. Yeah, the log isn't the best. Like, it's certainly hard to make the log look good unless you're making specifically a birch tree. The planks, I think, are pretty superior. Like, the planks are in, like, my top 2 or 3 planks, potentially. Like, the light color is just, like, elite. I love that video with how you display your tools near the end portal. Yeah. That's a great one. I just went, when I was playing last night, I was playing in the world, and I dropped a bunch of tools off. And it's, like, almost a quarter full now. These last few projects that I'm doing have used so many tools from like my reserves, and I've had to like grab stuff so often that like it's gonna fill up maybe this year. What am I working on? I'm gathering materials for my largest terraforming project ever. So if you're familiar with any of the things that I have going on in the world, you know I live on like a transformed mushroom island, and I'm going to be adding like mountains and cliffs and rivers and stuff, so I need a bunch of materials for that, and right now we're grabbing Tuff. How dedicated crazy do you have to be to fly in your gas so much? Yeah. To be honest, I just watch TV while doing that. Or just watch some streamers as well. Alright, I think we're almost good on the Tuff. We are good on the Tuff. Alright, beautiful. I watch all your YouTube videos. I know your stuff. The mountains will look great. I'm hoping so. Like, if you've watched all my YouTube videos, you know that I've been putting off this project for a very long time. Good morning, Lucille. How are you? Simply, oh, your builds inspire me. Thank you. Appreciate that. Strip birch is pretty good. Strip birch is pretty good. Strip birch is quite good. All right, so we're good on our Tuff. We've gotten 3 shulker boxes of that. We've also got 13 diamonds, which is pretty sweet. We have a little bit extra materials. So just so everyone has a sense of how big this project is going to be. So I've split the terraforming into 4 different quadrants of the island. So for anyone who hasn't seen it, this is my mushroom island, and it's quite big, it's quite green, and most importantly, it's quite flat, which is the biggest problem. So we're going to be turning this into, forgive the lag for when I do this, into this, and this is what we're grabbing the materials for. And also, for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, we've done this. We've completely reworked our world tree, and this took 100,000 leaves to do. But it looks so much better than it used to look back in the day. Hey Rita, how are you? Ryan, all right, I'm gathering materials for my next floating island. How big is it going to be? Okay, so the next thing that we're going to need to grab is a bunch of sand. So I've split the build into 4 sorry, what I was saying before, my ADHD brain is insane. I've split the build into 4 different quadrants. So like there's the northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. And in terms of all of the materials, I've got the majority of them. Like, so like it's going to, these are stone, this is moss, this is dirt, andesite, tough cobblestone, and mossy cobblestone for the most part. I haven't designed all like the trees and stuff yet. So that's for the southeast. This is southwest, and then this is the northwest area. So I've got the majority of the resources, like they were just already here. But now the 3 that I didn't have were Tuff, which we just gathered everything for. We need to grab a bunch of sand, and then the largest one that we need to grab is grass. Grass is by far the most blocks that I'm going to need for this project, and this is how much grass I currently have. That's everything I have to my name in grass, like 5 stacks of it. So, yeah, the next thing that we need to grab is sand. So we're going to head out into our desert and find like an area to just demolish for some sand. What am I building? I'm doing a big terraforming project, and right now we're just gathering a whole bunch of materials for it. If you guys haven't seen this before, this is my like gate teleportation system. So I just broke this lodestone, and within the next like 5 to 10 seconds or so, I'm going to teleport out here. And now I am about 2,000 or 3,000 blocks from where we just were, and now we're out in the desert region of our world. So we have our giant floating pyramid, we have this town that we've been slowly building out and adding to, and we're going to need to find an area out here to just absolutely demolish the sand from. Hey Lucille, welcome over to the TikTok side of things. You're cooked? I'm not cooked. I use replay mod, I use the flashback mod. I find the flashback mod to be infinitely superior to the replay mod. Thank you, Raymond, for the follow over on the TikTok side and for over 5,000 likes on the TikTok side. Thank you. Is that a lot? I'm not sure. I think it is. But if you're enjoying the stream on any of the platforms that I'm streaming on, be sure to like or follow or subscribe, because it really helps me out. Actually, wait a second. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I have a lot of sand at that location that we just were in. What's the flashback mod? It lets you basically record and like go back into like replays, and you can like, if you've watched like any YouTubers that have had like time lapses and things like that, that's how they do it with a mod like that. Is my stream very delayed, or do you just see the comment now? No, I just saw it. No, I'm not going to do a sand duper. As a rule in this world, I don't do any duping. So, yeah. That's just how it be. I think, yeah, I had a bunch of chests over here from when I made this build. There was like a sand mountain, like right where I wanted to build this pyramid. So, I think there's probably going to be some sand here. Beautiful. Oh, it's mostly sandstone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here's some sand. Okay, well, this is going to save us a lot of time. Even if it's not all sand. Wait, there's sand in here. The palm trees are so good. Yeah, I'm not to yank my own chain or anything, but as someone who's, I'll show you something actually cool in just a second here. So, just grabbing all this sand that I could possibly grab. This is, we went from having to farm 4 shulker boxes of sand to potentially, we might only need to do 1. Whoa. Okay, well, we needed to do 3/4 of 1 shulker box now, so that's pretty convenient. So I built this pyramid kind of a while ago, and on the top of the pyramid I built some palm trees, and this is the best that I had come up with. And to be honest, they are not so good. They're okay, but when I decided to expand upon this area that I was building in, I decided I didn't want to use that design anymore, so I designed a few palm trees sort of on my own, using some inspiration on some other TikTokers that I saw, and I think that these are vastly superior. My personal favorite one is that one, like the double palm tree one. I think this one is just simply so good. Also, we just hit 2,600. No, not, oh my god, 2,600, not 2,600. 20,600 subscribers over on YouTube. The dripstone is a good idea. That is a good idea. I'm not gonna take full credit for that. I don't know where I saw that. But yeah, I did find that, and it was very nice. Gotta go. It was nice popping in. See you, Lucille. You missed some sand. Oh, well, I've already left. I already left, so it's gotta be fine. I'm collecting a bunch of Tuff. What are you doing? Oh, are you making the floating island? What's up, Core-centric? How are you? Bell won't use mending. He's not gonna dupe. He's a purist. Yeah, I mean, those two rules aren't mutually exclusive. Like, the mending thing was just for fun, and I think eventually I will stop doing that once I fill up that build with materials. I think I could probably just decimate this area over here. This area is, I don't feel any particular way about it. I guess we could just grab a bunch of sand from here. I love that little desert town area. Me too. I think it's like my favorite area in the world. That's not just like my regular base that I spend most of my time hanging about in. Having a salmon roast dinner. Enjoy. That sounds delicioso. Thanks for hanging out, V, and enjoy your dinner. Oh, thanks for the... Oh my god, we're almost at 9,000 likes on the TikTok side of things. Can we get to 10,000 likes over there in just a short period of time? Will do, V. Thank you, everyone, for the likes. Oops. Ender pearls don't belong in my little bundle there. Alright, so we need to collect significantly less sand than I thought, but that just means the faster I collect this, the faster we gotta go collect the dirt. And you guys are not ready to see how much dirt, or your grass rather, how much grass I gotta collect. You guys are not ready for that. And thanks everyone who's sharing the live as well. Kick Beans, welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having an excellent day. For anyone who's just joining in, we are collecting sand for a terraforming project that we're doing. And Mads, also I missed you over on the purple app side of things. Thank you for the follow over there. 10K likes. Thank you, everyone. Oh my god, wait, or 11K likes. We've already far surpassed 10,000. Thank you for the 11,000 likes. Appreciate that. And thank you, Alyssa, for letting me know. I don't have the notifications or anything set up, so things probably look a little bit weird. Appreciate all the gifts also over on the TikTok side of things. You guys are so incredibly kind. so incredibly kind. Pal, have a great stream. Yeah, Mac, thanks for popping in. It was really good to see you over here on the TikTok side of things. I gotta be better about popping into your streams and seeing things. I'm just like always bouncing around so many different people. I do lurk from time to time. V, what are you still doing here? I thought you were having your salmon dinner. Setting up announcements and chat in the stream is fairly easy. I had set up some program that is... Oops, I was supposed to be recording the sand gathering. Thanks, everyone, for reminding me. I haven't streamed since February. Oh, that makes sense. Well, I hope that work ends up being better to you. Oops, I almost broke this shovel, too. I set up a program that's supposed to help me with that stuff, Iris, and it wasn't working the way that I was expecting it to be honest. I might ping you if I need some help with it, though. I appreciate that. Thank you for 12K likes over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Welcome all in new people. This is my first stream over on TikTok, so I appreciate you all popping in and lurking or saying hello. Switching over to this side to lurk. All right, welcome over to the purple side of things. Personally, I got no preference where people watch. I just enjoy when people just kind of hang out and chat. One of the best parts of streaming Minecraft is people who are watching, who are just sort of playing Minecraft on the side of things. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Oh, having them pop up. I have that. It's like... I had something like that was supposed to be working. I think I just had it like turned off right now. I am a humongous noob. $12K likes. Thank you. Let's try to hit, I don't know, what's the goal for the TikTok stream? I think like 25,000 likes for like the duration that we're going for. I think is realistic. So if you guys could help contribute to that, that would be greatly appreciated. Mystic, did I remind you? No. Oh, you did remind me. No, you reminded me like that was an hour ago when we were doing the Tuff. I was supposed to be recording me gathering all these different resources. As soon as we get out to the location to mine the grass, I need someone to remind me to do the flashback. If I don't do the flashback, it's never going to make it into the video. I'm building a wall on my perimeter. I started when you started stream. I'll drop a screenshot of your builds chat once stream ends. Yeah, totally do that. Yes, please. I'd be curious to see that. Building a wall is a very fun thing to do. All right, let's see. We should have more than enough sand. We have way more than enough. All right. I'm completely lost. Where was the build that we were just at? I got no idea. I think it's in this direction. I'll take this stream as my sign to get back into Minecraft. It's always time to get into Minecraft. The best time to get into Minecraft is now. And the next best time is tomorrow. I don't think that's how that expression goes. What do you recommend for walls of a mega base? Depends how big you're trying to make them. Uh-oh. We're out of firework rockets. I don't... Oh, there's our build. Anything that's like easy to mine, to be honest. I could drop a screenshot. I do want to see your floating islands, because floating islands are something that I want to eventually do. More of. I'll show you my floating island that I have when we get back to the base. Oh, was there any sand in here? Oh, there was sand in here. I got just chests all over the place. All right, let's pop on back to our base because now I gotta show you guys. I gotta show you guys what's next, and nobody is ready to quite see it. Nobody is ready for it. Ah. All right, we're back at our main base. Okay, so we got a bunch of extra sand. I gotta put this away, and then we're gonna get to the meat. Hello, Ian. Welcome on into the stream over on the TikTok side. Appreciate it. How's it going today? All right, so we got all the sand that we're looking for. So that's 4 full shulker boxes of sand. Okay, you guys ready for what we need to grab next? We need to grab grass, and this is how much. We need to fill every single one of these shulker boxes completely full of grass. Nobody's ready to see this. So I guess we're gonna go just far away and mine all this stuff. I started a medieval city in my forever world with Lucy. The walls are such a pain. I love the design I made, but it's so repetitive to build. Are you using like schematics, or are you just sort of freehanding it from like pictures that you have? Welcome everyone into the stream. We're going for 13,000 likes over on the TikTok side of things. All right, we got to find a location to do all of this grass mining. That is a location that we're not going to build in the future. And also a location that has enough plains biome that I can comfortably just like hang out there for quite a while. Thank you all for all the likes. I appreciate it. I think there's a plains biome over in this location. That much grass, it is this much grass. It is that much grass. How old is your world? It just turned 6 years old like a month or so ago. Now, I haven't played 6 years of active playtime in the world. That's like That's like a misconception that some people have. So my playtime, in like a dedicated fashion, I probably played like 3 years of like, you know, logging in at least like once, twice, 3 times a week. But in the 6 years, I probably took like 2-year-long, you know, breaks. All right, so here's a plains biome. I think I could probably demolish. What's everyone think? I think we're just gonna destroy this plains biome. And, yeah. Hello, Mr. Donkey. Sorry, donkeys and cows and pigs and wolves. But we got work to do here. We got work to do. And this isn't even all of them. I couldn't even carry all the shulker boxes that I need for this project. Hello. You don't have any idea what's coming, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna set up a base camp here for a little bit. We're gonna be out here for quite a while, I imagine. Hello, Seth. How's it going? Welcome on into the stream. Start your flashback. Thank you, Mystic. Thank you. I appreciate it. Unfroggable, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. What's my plan? I got to get 50,000 grass. 50,000 grass blocks, and that's the plan. It kind of starts and ends at that sentiment. How long this is going to take, I have no earthly idea. And if there's a better way to do it, I also have no earthly idea. We just need a lot of blocks. It's for a big terraforming project that we're doing. We're going to build some mountains and cliffs and just heighten the terrain on our mushroom island. So the majority of that just comes from this. Don't forget the flashback. Don't worry, I got it. I remembered. Thank you, everybody. So we're just going to hang out and chat. So tell me, guys, what are you guys all working on in your own Minecraft worlds? Destroying mycelium and now destroying grass. If there was a lore axe for mycelium or grass-based blocks, he would probably come to my house and beat me with a crowbar. There's no rhyme or reason to how I'm mining for this. I'm just grabbing whatever grass patches are like the largest. I think it's gonna go pretty quick though. Like I think it's gonna go pretty good. I think the most annoying part of the entire thing is that like I don't want to collect dirt and I don't want to collect seeds and I don't want to collect flowers. So I'm just like trying to like avoid that as much as possible. But what are you gonna build? Terraforming project. Couldn't you use dirt and let grass spread? So yeah, I could. I also don't have this much dirt. But the problem is, like, I'm using, like, a Lightmatic schematic, and, like, you can't really, like, when you're using, like, the easy place, you can't really, like, replace dirt for grass, like, when you're doing it. So while this is probably a little bit more time-consuming, it makes it a little bit easier for me, and so that's why I'm kind of going this route. I changed all the grass in my hardcore world from a mushroom island. It was a pain but worth it. Yeah, I did the same thing a number of years ago. And like it's so annoying, but the grass on a mushroom island is simply elite. The color is just so vibrant. Like I just love it so much. Finally starting construction of my next island. Are you using any like Lightmatica tools? Or not Lightmatica, like Axiom based tools? All the armor trims for a shop. That's a very cool project to do. What's going to be the hardest armor trim to get? Is it the silence armor trim still, or is there an armor trim that's a little bit harder to get than the silence one? All right, what's going to be... Probably just do it in this way. All right, we've almost got one shulker box down, which means we almost have enough grass. I'm working on making a village town, but before I do that, I'm going to make a witch farm. And do... Oh, yeah. I need a witch farm in this world. Mainly for the, like, the redstone pieces of it. Are you going to do, like, a whole perimeter? You just 1 block of grass in every empty inventory slot. Iris, this is why I pay you the big bucks around here. This is why I pay you the big bucks. Vex, because it's only in the mansions. Spires from the end cities as well. How rare is it in the end cities? Because the, you get like a lot of end cities very quickly. Guys, we're looking for 13,000 likes over on TikTok, by the way. I'd appreciate everyone helping me out with that. I just eyeball most of the time. I don't have Light Maticus and I'm playing on a server. Nice. Oh, on a modded server. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, alright, alright. See, like, and I think if I do this correctly, I'll just destroy this entire biome. Because the grass will start to grow over the dirt that, like, I'm leaving behind. So I'll just have, like, new areas to, like, mine. It's a win-win scenario for everyone involved. 128 block perimeter. By hand for the witch farm. That's... How deep does it gotta go? Does a perimeter like that need to go all the way down to bedrock? Or can it go just, like, most of the way down? 13,000 likes compared on YouTube. There's only 3 likes on YouTube? Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah. That's insane. Silence armor trim is so freaking hard and a bit scary. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, so you're gonna do it with TNT, Jack? You're gonna blow it up with, like, legitimately mined TNT? That's insane. I feel like that's insane. A friend of mine, Ramen Liker, who's in the Discord, which, by the way, if you're not in the Discord, be sure to join. The link is in the description on all platforms. But Ramen Liker is also doing, like, a humongous project like that with TNT. Why 20 or deeper? I mean, that's pretty much all the way to bedrock, right? Like, that's, like, just, like, 30 blocks away from it. Giant rocket to house my creeper farm. That's very cool. Oh, wait, does this guy got anything of value? Not really. Not really. A slime farm. Isn't there, like, easier ways to make slime farms these days? Like with, what's it called? Like oozing potions, right? I think oozing potions is the easiest way. The difference between YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch right now is crazy. In what way? The trial chamber farm. That's something that's very cool. I've not seen too many people do that, but I've wanted to do one, but it's just like this. Minecraft has just got like infinite stuff. Like I feel like people complain a lot about like updates not adding enough content. Meanwhile, I've been in this world for 6 years and like there's still like a ton of things that like I've never done. Never made a perimeter, never made a witch farm, never made a slime farm, never made a castle. Like, it's just like, I could just go on and on and on for like ever. Thank you, Moominzane. Appreciate that. Sorry, I butcher everyone's name. It's not personal. I just can't read. The silence so fast, it's lucky. We'll be able to update the thing so I can have a Bedrock World download. It's just not something I could do. Like, I don't have any experience with that, and I don't really know how the best way to do it is. Everyone is free to do it, and there are members of the community who have converted my world download to a Bedrock download for free for people. But it's just not something I can support at the current moment. Oh, the server doesn't have the oozing potions. That update came on a while ago. Are you on like a heavily modded server? Also, I think my internet is having issues doing the triple stream, so I think I might have to come up with an alternative solution. Because I think there's certainly some lag on all platforms. I think. You guys could feel free to disagree with me if I'm wrong. It's starting to set in how much grass this is in reality. I love your videos. Please say hi. Hey, went up edits. Appreciate it. I appreciate that greatly. Welcome on into the stream. This is my first stream on TikTok, so I appreciate anyone who comes and hangs out there. Alrighty. Which auto sorter do you prefer? Redstone or copper golem? Here's what I'll say. Like, a redstone one I think is objectively better in most areas. Like, it is certainly harder to build. But they work much faster and probably, well, I'm not sure if they're more reliable. I think personally I prefer a copper golem sorter, but a redstone one is I think what most people prefer. I have a lot of videos on the copper golem sorter that I have in my storage room, and I've been using it now for like 8 months potentially. And it works flawlessly. Like, it has no issues other than being, like, mildly slow. It works, like, completely flawlessly. How many months, years old is this Forever World? It's 6 years old. 6 years old, like, in real life, it's 4,000 days in, like, game time. And welcome on in, Raining Trees System. How are you today? Can I DM you? I have questions about how to go live on TikTok. I'm no expert on that. I was saying it right at the beginning of the stream. I just downloaded the app like 2 hours ago. So I'm no expert on if it's any good or not. How does it feel to answer the exact same questions repeatedly? I don't mind it. I'd rather be, I try to give slightly different answers to things, like, if people ask me, but, no, I want to be, like, inclusive and respectful to the people who are just, like, popping on in and jumping in. It's not easy to join a stream and, like, not know what's going on. But I try not to repeat myself too much. Well, Iris, I think you could like more on TikTok. Like, someone could just spam on TikTok, like, the like button, and each individual like will count each time the person does it. Versus YouTube or any other platform. Like only counts for one person. Someone remind me in 30 seconds that this shovel's about to break. Thank you. Any tips on my world? I'm 6,000 days with small builds. I've got tons of, there's nothing wrong with tons of small builds in your world. Like, what kind of player are you? Do you, like, mostly do, like, building or resource gathering or, like, mining, things like that? Will you have your screenshot of your silly jump count metric in your next video? Probably not. Maybe. If I remember. When I start editing it in however many weeks it takes me to mine this much. Thanks for reminding me about the shovel, everyone. I'm a resource grinder. I mean, I think, like, in order to get, you know, bigger builds, I think it takes, first off, it takes, like, a lot of discipline. Like, you gotta really commit to a big project, because, like, I've committed to a lot of big projects before, and the one that I'm doing right now is one that I wanted to do about 4 years ago, and I'm just getting around to it now. So there's definitely no shame in, like, taking breaks from big projects to, like, do some smaller ones to get things done. Or usually what I do is I'll have, like, a big project in mind, and I'll know roughly, like, what kinds of materials I need, and if I don't have, like, a farm for them, I'll just start by making, like, a farm for those projects, because once you have all the materials, a big project is much easier to, like, get through all the stuff. Small guy, do you remember me? I'm the DCC guy, the Dungeon Crawler Carl guy. Yeah, which video? Was it on the pyramid video, or are you talking about from, Wombat's comment section? Thank you, everyone, about the shovel comment. I think the stream is a little delayed, so I was being sarcastic when I said thank you, because I just remembered myself. How we doing so far with this? You can't even tell that I've destroyed a part of this plains biome. Nobody could even tell. Many videos, yeah. I haven't been reading it recently. If that's what your next question is gonna be, unfortunately, I haven't gotten around to it. I've taken a break to read a different series at the moment. It is a quite elite series, though. I'm enjoying it. There's just something else that I got my sights laser focused on at the moment. Dang, all this grass really makes me wish when I was mining Tuff like an hour ago. That was much easier. This biome is getting. I'm running out of like flat ground to mine as well. I just follow your tutorial instead, way easier. I don't really know how to build redstone auto sort the copper golem one, but since you like the copper golem sorter, I'm going to use that. It's the simplest one, right? Like you can't. With some of the more complicated redstone multi-item sorters, there's no way you're gonna like do it without like a schematic or something like that, and like that's just not my favorite way to do things. I only use schematics out of necessity for like the size of some things. If it's something that's like smaller that could be like designed myself or just like free-handed, I much prefer to do that than anything else. Ever seen One Piece? I've watched bits of it, but I've actually read the manga almost entirely up to date. I finished the Wano arc and I haven't started the Elbaf arc in the manga yet. I'm kind of waiting until there's a little bit more of it before I just jump in and just finish the rest of it. New book job, I did see that. The 8th book came out for that. Alrighty. Yeah, the copper golem definitely does make it feel more alive, like the chest opening, closing. The only thing I'll say is that the sound is quite loud. Like if there's like a data pack or a resource pack that would make the chest opening sound when the copper golem is opening it, like much quieter, but when like the player, am opening the chest, it's just like the same noise. I would much prefer that than sometimes I wait really long to auto sort all my items because like I'm not trying to just like listen to the copper golems just like open chests for like multiple hours. I'm just gonna get rid of these 13 torches. They're not serving me in any way, shape, or form. I'm trying to collect all the mangas. Are you collecting the individual volumes or the omnibuses? Because I've collected the omnibuses starting at Skypiea all the way to what's currently released, because it's cheaper and easier to read. I don't have the individual volumes. Oh, thank you for 13,000 likes, by the way, over on the TikTok side. Can we hit 15,000 likes, potentially? How's everyone doing on TikTok, by the way? Alrighty. I almost just put my Elytra in my disposal. That would be a rookie move. That's why I don't have a garbage disposal. My garbage disposal is I just throw the items on the ground until they despawn. Very rarely do I burn things in lava because I feel like I would just fat finger throw like my pickaxes or something else in there. Oh, I didn't mean to jump down there. I'm on Skypiea right now. In the anime, I finished Fishman Island. Like, you've gotten through some of the weaker arcs. You've got some good stuff coming up real soon. What's my TikTok? It's the same name as the other apps. It's Small Guy MC. There's an underscore somewhere in there, but I don't know exactly where it goes. Goes somewhere in it. I think it's between the guy and the MC part of things. All right, and for anyone who's just joining in, we are gathering 50,000 dirt in our forever world for my largest terraforming project ever. Speaking of manga and anime, you should totally... You're keeping me on the edge of my seat with that one. In anticipation. Also, this plains biome that we happen to be destroying right now, if you guys were here a couple streams ago, it's also the biome that we started demolishing the forest in, so this area is really just going to be chopped when I'm done with it. This plains biome will not survive a guy like me. Thank you all for the likes. And I appreciate anyone who's in any of the streams for hanging out for as long. Oh, wait. Sorry, Iris, your message got cut off on my screen. You should totally watch Witch Hat Atelier. I gotta check that out. I started rewatching. I haven't fully watched it, but I'm rewatching the first season of Invincible right now. And it's quite good. Invincible is quite good. It's not groundbreaking stuff, but it's enjoyable. I've been just putting that on like the background while I've been doing some of the Minecraft stuff recently. And it's good. I watched season 1 of Invincible when it like first came out, and I really enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it so much that I went and I bought all of the omnibuses for the comics, and I just binged them all over like a couple months or so. And then season 2 and season 3 and season 4 have come out of Invincible, and I just never watched them. Like, I just read the whole thing, and I was like, well, I'm not going to watch that stuff. And now I kind of just want to watch it, because enough time has passed now that I've forgotten most of the events anyway of the comics. So, yeah. Hey, Heinz, welcome on into the stream. How you doing? What will you have after 500 years? What will I have after 500 years in, like, the world? I'll never hit 500 years in the world. Oh, later reference in Invincible. Yes. Oh, yes, that's in the season 1 finale. Sorry, I thought you were just... I didn't know everyone was into this Invincible conversation. Yeah, Invincible's quite good. I recommend it. It's a little bit graphic and certainly disturbing and upsetting at times to certain groups of people, so keep that in mind. But it's a good superhero story. Like, it's similar to Spider-Man, I think, in a lot of ways. Like, him as like a character with like his flaws and things. It's enjoyable. How many full shulker boxes of dirt do you need for 50k dirt? Must be insanely tiring. Well, we just started during this stream, and I'm already quite tired. Which is why I appreciate you guys hanging out and just chatting with me, because if not, I would just be watching Invincible while I do this. But it's about 31 shulker boxes, I think. So I need to fill up all of these, and even once I fill up all of these, that's not enough. I couldn't even carry all of them out there, and we've so far gotten roughly 4 of them done. 50,000 is quite a lot of dirt. In fact, we've mined so much of it now, we're starting to see stone poke through, which is unfortunate. Is the stream freezing occasionally for people, or is that just my internet? I just finished Dan Da Dan. I don't know what that is. Is that an anime? I'm assuming it is. No one's ever collected so much dirt in the history of Minecraft, potentially ever. Oh, this is a nice flat patch of grass right here. This is a beautiful patch. I just don't like going up and down like all the height variations is the biggest thing. What's crazy is that gathering all this dirt, I'm still gonna have to place it all down. So for every single block I mine, it's just going somewhere else, like, very shortly. Is this the world with the big tree? It is. It is the world with the big tree. And thank you, Luxy Duxy, for the 5 roses and the heart me. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mog swap would beg to differ. Oh yeah, no, you're actually completely right. I hadn't considered that at all. Well, at least his dirt mining and grass mining is significantly easier than mine because his is flat. Your stream feels smoother on TikTok than YouTube? Okay. Yeah, I gotta figure something out. Because I think my internet can't probably handle all 3 streams at the same time, so I think I'm gonna have to probably get a program that does it for me so I could just send one stream to the 3 platforms and that'll just be fine. What about Mog Swamp dirt digging? Yeah, he's digging like 6 million dirt or something like that. Your shovel's gonna break? Nah, it's got plenty of time. It's got plenty of time. Even just hearing about it and watching it makes me feel tired already. Yeah. Decide to finally tackle the outer castle wall. I'm dreading this part. How big is it gonna be? I was watching Fwip's stream the other day. He was building a big wall, and it's so time-consuming. Big walls are really cool, though. Something I've never done before in Minecraft. Like, I was just saying it earlier, like, a little bit. Like, I've never built a castle in Minecraft, which I feel like is just, like, a crazy thing to say. Like, I feel like that's just, like, the first thing most people try to build or like just like copy the build when they start playing the game, and I'm just like never done it. Never built a castle, never built like castle walls, never built just like standard medieval stuff. How's your game so vibrant? I use a mod called Shade and Saturation Slider. It lets me up the vibrancy and also affect how like shading and stuff happens within the game. Sloggy, how's it going? Guys, if you haven't heard of Sloggycraft, he is a hardcore Minecraft YouTuber, and he just hit 10,000 subscribers. So let's get a congratulations for Sloggy in the chat. And the next thing I gotta say is him and I are racing to 100,000 subscribers, so if you're subscribed to him, go unsubscribe. Is this single player? Kind of. It's a single-player world hosted on a server. I went fishing for 11 hours today. I'm bright red right now. I wouldn't wish fishing for 11 hours on my worst enemy. Someone donated you $100? No way. You're lying. You're lying. Unsubscribe and be sure to leave hate. Yes. Yes. The more hate, the better. The inner wall is 60 by 15 by 40? That's not the biggest wall in the world, but certainly it's a big project to do. Do 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 do. Bam bam do do do. Anybody got any ideas on how I can mine 50,000 grass easier? You did get a $100 super chat, no troll. All right, I'm looking at my screen. Oh wait, oh I did get a. Oh my god, wait, I did get a $100 super chat. Joel, J509I, thank you so much. It doesn't pop up in my like chat pop-up. It does not pop up at all. I really appreciate that. You do not have to do that. But thank you very, 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 very much. I thought everyone was trolling me. I thought they were just doing like a made you look sort of thing. Kate, welcome on into the TikTok side. With a beacon, I don't think a beacon would help with this because it's just like I'm just insta mining. Yeah. Big Dino came through earlier. What are you talking about? Oh, Big Dono. Yes. No, I really, really appreciate that. You do not have to dono $100, but it sure is greatly appreciated. In fact, I'll do you one better. Where are we at here? Give me one quick minute to just dump all this grass out. I'm gonna rename this shovel, this next shovel, after you, Joel. Thank you very much. You will forever be embedded in this world, and as long as the shovel, if this shovel breaks, I'll be. I would be so embarrassed. I'm like so bad at remembering to do it. Kate, I'm doing good. How are you? It's been a minute since I've seen you around. I keep missing Bree's streams because I sleep sometimes. What do I need the grass for? My terraforming project. I need a lot of grass, and people have been suggesting that I use dirt instead, and I can't really do that either because I don't have 50,000 dirt, so it's just easier to just grab the grass. Custom font it? I do not have any idea how to do that. I think you should get tough sand and grass for your terraforming. Thanks, Bud. Were you here since the beginning? Doing good. So busy with a new job, so me too. I just went to the Strawberry Festival. It was so much fun. Sounds like a Stardew Valley thing. Speaking of strawberries, so I was talking earlier about how I went to the garden center today with my girlfriend and picked up some like plants and stuff that we're gonna grow this summer. And last year we picked up a strawberry plant, and it did well for itself. Like it grew enough strawberries that we were able to probably harvest like 5 a week. So we just had like little tiny strawberry snacks, but they were like small strawberries. Like they're supposed to be when you get a strawberry plant on the second year of the strawberry plant, it's supposed to like have much bigger strawberries that yield. Like the first year there was a lot, but they were pretty small. At one point in the summer, it just decided to just be like scorching hot, blazing heat, and it killed the strawberry plant. And we were quite devastated. And then this year, out of nowhere, it just came, like we never threw it out because we're lazy, and we just left it out there. This year it just came back to life all by itself after it died last year. So we're gonna have strawberries this year. Why not moss? There's a lot of moss in the project as well. There's tons of moss in the project, but the whole point of using a mushroom island to be like my main base is that the grass is extremely vibrant and bright, so I want to use grass instead of moss. But there's a lot of moss in the project. I just already had thousands of moss on hand, so this is just the one thing that I didn't have 50,000 of hanging around. Welcome back, KT. I have 1.3 million dirt. I gotta skip this song. 1.3 million dirt is insane. So why are you asking me about 50,000? You're like, bro, what's all the dirt for? Oh, why not just use dirt? Because it's not very easy in the schematic. Like, I would have to convert it all, and I also just don't have that much dirt. Like, it's the same thing. Essentially, it's just like a little minor inconvenience to mine it this way, versus just like being able to mine the dirt. Yes, Kate, it's my first time on TikTok, by the way. Sorry, I'm just like trying to keep up with a bunch of chats at the same time. Yeah, it's my first time on TikTok, so I'm still trying to figure out how to multi-stream and if my internet can handle it. I think it's sacrificed some of the frame rate to be on 3 streams at one time, so I need to do something about that. Fortune 3 shovel? I wish it worked like that. I wish it worked like that. Yes, V, it is. It is, in fact. What am I planning to terraform? I have a mushroom island back at home. I'll probably go back there in a little bit, or before the end of the stream for sure. I have a mushroom island that I converted from mycelium over to green grass, and now I'm looking to terraform it to have, like, actual terrain on it, rather than just being, like, flat, like it's been for a number of years. Use virtual cam? I can't use that. Well, I guess what do you mean virtual cam? Because I don't have virtual cam unlocked on TikTok. You have to stream 3 times on TikTok in order to unlock it, which is insane. So that's why the streams are very different on both platforms. Berries are quite resistant. I was just surprising because, like, I knew it was gonna be fine to, like, leave it out there and, like, in the winter, but, like, it literally got scorched to, like, death, pretty much. It didn't yield a single strawberry after it just got destroyed. And to just see it come back this year and just, like, start growing, like, flowers on it, which means that strawberries are coming pretty soon. I was pretty excited. Portable mode OBS. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, well, I think Sloggy, I think the FPS thing is like a bitrate thing more than anything, because I mean my game is running at. Oops, we just went into creative mode. Small guy got caught cheating. I'm gonna get canceled now. My FPS on my game is 216. It's more of like a bitrate thing. Like I'm watching, I've got the Twitch stream pulled up on my laptop over there, and like it's like jittering at times. Yeah, Sloggy, I can't do that on TikTok till I unlock it. It's quite literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. You can probably make some moss spots. I do have moss spots, like, all over the terraforming. I got moss spots all over. Whoa! Whoa! I don't know why my run got stuck like that. Alright, this area is starting to look not so good. Nah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Creative is one way to get your grass. I meant to hit F4, which is my free cam key, and then I just fat fingered F3, F4, which is what changes me into creative mode. You have keep inventory? No, I don't. I tend to only die to like stupidity, and not like falling and like I tend to die it just like smashing into walls with my elytra more than like actually like in lava or like in the end void or anything like that. So I don't know. I try to keep it as like vanilla as possible, but I do occasionally dip my toes into some quality of life mods and game rules. I've been thinking about turning on the one game rule that keeps your ender pearls loaded when you die, because now that I have like 60 chunk loaders spread out throughout my world, it's pretty important that I don't die, because then the ender pearls will just go away. But I don't know yet. Dude, make a Minecraft movie? Why? The existing Minecraft movie is immaculate. It's pure cinema. We need more movies like that. How much grass have you collected? Like 6 shulker boxes, probably. This is riveting gameplay. I don't know why you're all are wanting me to be almost done with this. Do I have mob griefing on? I do. I would probably have it off if my main base wasn't in a mushroom island, because for the most part there are no mobs there. So like Endermen don't typically destroy areas of that. When eventually like I move to my main base being not on peaceful mode, pretty much, I will probably turn mob griefing off, or at least just Enderman grief, because I don't mind creeper grief, but the Enderman grief is wicked annoying when they just like destroy a whole landscape out of nowhere. I'm reaching what rule? What's your rule for invisible item frames? I spawn them in, and then I just toss out a regular item frame. What quartz block do you recommend for a mega base? Probably just regular. I like the pillars as well. The regular is quite good though. The pillar and the chiseled are good for like detailing, but if you're just looking to like make a big base, I just like the regular one. How much grass do you need? 50,000. Roughly, give or take. 50,000. Yeah. Yep. Only a tiny amount left, yeah. This is my life now. Almost finished my automatic crop farm that I'm putting inside my floating island. What kind of crops? All right, so we've got, let's see. Let's just do up to here. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full shulker boxes of grass, which is 7 times 27 times 64 is 12,096 roughly. Which is more than I thought. I thought I only had like 5,000, so. Wheat. What do you need all the wheat for? I feel maybe a little bit bad that I'm destroying this guy's natural habitat, but not bad enough to stop. Why are your tools not netherite? I personally don't use mending enchantments on any of my tools aside from like my swords and armor. Like on tools like pickaxes and shovels and axes and things like that, I don't use mending, so it's a lot easier to just get diamond tools. And the reason I don't do that is, one, I collect all my nearly broken tools. Like you'll see like in what I have available to me right now, like anything that's almost broken, I keep it right before it breaks. And then I have like a big monument around my end portal that I put all the tools in. Do I ever play Stardew Valley? I played tons of Stardew Valley on and off. I've started new farms in that like probably like 8 times. I bought it when it first came out. Like that's how long I've been playing it. Definitely a super fun game. It's definitely a vibe. I've been kind of itching to get back into it, but then I think about mining 50,000 dirt instead. And I'm like, you know, what's more fun? What's up, Realism? Welcome on into the stream. How's it going? Right now, you're a 40-day Forever World. Well, congratulations on your first 40 days. What are your long-term plans for it? Alrighty. A goal that everyone should have when first starting a Forever World is to collect 50,000 dirt. Truly, there's nothing more riveting than this. It doesn't get quite better than this. I love watching your YouTube videos. You inspired me to get into Minecraft. Like you weren't playing Minecraft before you watched my videos, because that's an insane compliment to give a fellow like me. Oops, I just hit escape on there. Mojang should add green and black wood types. I agree. I saw a TikTok the other day if someone was like, what color wood type should they add? And I just like, I was going to comment on it, and then I was like, wait, they already have all the colors. They certainly don't. Well, I guess green, they have sort of like the bamboo, like partly. Like the bamboo block, like stripped down. Like some people technically don't consider that a wood type. I kind of consider bamboo a wood type. That might be a hot take. But certainly black wood, I think, makes sense. We need more purple. Isn't there kind of already like a purple wood? Like the crimson one has like purple-ish elements in it. How many deaths do I have in this world? Excellent question. 19. Oh, wait, guys. Huge milestone that we're about to hit. If I drop one piece of grass on the ground, we will have dropped 69 items. This is a historic moment. Like, follow, tell your family. No one quite does it like me in this town. Let me tell you. Quite beautiful. We're about to hit 50 days of playtime, though. Blackwood from end trees. That is quite the suggestion. I could get behind that. Weirdo? Who's the weirdo? The guy saying that or the guy watching the guy say it? Am I right? Purple is also, purple is like the worst purple. There's been many times where I went to go use like a purple block and I was like, oh, I'll just use purple. I never use purple. And then like I place it down and I'm like, that is exactly why I don't use purple. Care to explain the meaning? No. This is a family channel. I play hardcore. Oh, your Forever World's a hardcore world? I always find that kind of funny. For someone to call a hardcore world a Forever World. Unless you're planning to convert the worlds to a Forever World if you do ever die in the hardcore world. But it's a little bit of an oxymoron. Like jumbo shrimp. What's good? What's good, Antec? How you doing? Welcome on into the stream. The upbeat music as he reads 19 deaths. 19 is not that long, not that many for 6 years. And I think a decent amount of them were like in my last YouTube video. I died twice, I think. I died once in the one before that. I plan on just not dying forever. It's just that simple, folks. It is just that simple. Simply start a hardcore world and don't die. Have I seen Breeze death counter on your server? No. Okay, I really can't break this shovel. The shovel is far too important to us to keep it going with it. We are now moving on to the tragedy of Darth Plagueis, the wise shovel. It's been a year on the server. I think she's pushed 200. That's embarrassing. For a full-time Minecrafter. I have 53 deaths on my 8-month world. You're good. What's up, Gribble? How you doing today? She's just a girl. Just a simple little silly girl. Is the grass just growing this fast? Like, how is there grass just over stone? Am I crazy? Or was this plains biome just like one layer of grass in that area? How do I make a 2x3 door? Like a piston door? I'll tell you how I would do it. I would go on YouTube or TikTok and I would type in 2x3 piston door tutorial. And just follow the first one that's there. Counting number of in-game days played. I have 4 deaths and 3,400 days. You have 19 and 4,100? Okay, yeah. Like, I never said I was an expert. It's not a Store of the Jedi, I would tell you, that's for sure. Oh, Iris, I gotta mod you in the Twitch chat. Sorry, I haven't done that. Also, Iris, you're like way behind on things. 19 is a phenomenal number. Look, I'm just a guy, you know? I'm just a small little guy who... Look, here's what I'll say. You know, in my nearly 50 full days of playtime, about 45 of them have been on a mushroom island, so there's not much risk to me there. So 19 deaths when I play pretty much on peaceful mode is rather embarrassing. The dropper crafter works? Which one? I had a 500-day hardcore world. I thought I had a Elytron, but I didn't. Yeah. That'll do it. Did you just, like, jump into, like, the end void, or did you die some other way? Totem saved me. It was a scary moment. Yeah, I never use a totem in this world. Like, I feel like there's just no point. Charge creepers have got me. Actually, we could see, like, what mobs have killed me in my statistics. I've been killed by a creeper 1 time, a drowned 4 times. This is when I was hunting for a trident, I'm fairly sure. I've been killed by an iron golem twice, a magma cube once, and a zombified piglin once, and a zombie once. I thought oh, well, charge creepers are not separately tracked, so I imagine that, that probably would do it. Iris, you're about 30 minutes behind on the chat. I was building a mega base in the sky, like a sky kingdom, and jumped in. Yeah. That would do it. That would completely do it. Guys, we're looking for 14,000 likes over on TikTok. I'd appreciate it if we could get to that goal. Get liking, folks. Could you help me with a second order differential equations? Funnily enough, I used to be able to help you, but I've had to make room in my brain for more Minecraft. I took DiffyQ in college, but I was already pretty mentally checked out at that point. Ask me if I've ever used DiffyQs after I graduated once. Spoiler alert. I haven't. Are your sky islands over, like, ground, Ryan? I usually, when I picture people making sky islands, they're usually, like, over water or something like that. Kate, what's going on? What college do you go to? I'm not going to disclose that information. I will say I went to an engineering college for electrical and computer engineering. Getting the right traits from villagers 126 days in. Mending and unbreaking and efficiency are, like, the key. Silk Touch is really good, though. They've made it a lot easier these days. You used to not be able to cycle, like, villager traits just by, like, breaking the lectern or any of that stuff, so it makes it a little bit easier. They're overground. So how do you deal with all the shadows, then? Because I've been thinking about when I eventually do some floating islands in my world, like, how do you deal with just, like, the under, or do you just leave it as shadows? Oh, Kate, you were getting us a 14K. Thank you, everyone, for 14K likes on TikTok. Yeah, I should get Tickfinity. Yeah, Kate, I literally set up TikTok Studio 2 hours ago. I did look up, I was like, how do I put the like goal on the screen? And it was like, download or create an account on this other thing. And I was like, I don't have the brain power for this right now. I do not have the brain power. Fulbright? Yeah, I don't typically play with Fulbright on unless I'm streaming. Then I'll, like, turn Fulbright on if it's something that's, like, really hard to see. I prefer vibes and lighting, you know? I much prefer having things, like, naturally lit. It's like, you know, you ever got, like, in, like, your room or, like, your house anywhere, like, you got to choose between having, like, a floor lamp on and having, like, the big light on in the room. Floor lamps are always the right choice. The big light is the most offensive thing you could possibly turn on. And I feel that Fulbright's the same way. Like, look at this, like, ugh. Ugh. Okay, it's getting a little dark now, though. Bam, bam, bam. I think Fizzle has a hardcore world of like 6 years. I'd call that a forever world. Yeah, it's just like... Ow. It's a little hard to call something a forever world when it potentially couldn't last forever. Glowstone with moss? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. We're good. This is going a lot faster than I thought it was going to go, to be quite honest. It's going a lot faster. Yeah, Kate, yeah. I don't have it unlocked on TikTok yet. Because for some reason, having it the way that I want to have it requires me to have streamed 3 times on TikTok in order to unlock it. And this is my first time streaming on TikTok, so... That is quite goofy. Silly, goofy, haha, funny. I had the same problem though, like with the lighting and like when I made like my giant tree in like my base. Like I didn't know this when I built it originally, that leaves block sunlight. So like if you have 100,000 leaves, for example, on a tree, it'll block all the sunlight underneath them. So you have to find some way to like light up the tree and everything around it. So it's just like hiding glowstone or sea lanterns and stuff all over the place. It's quite annoying. I feel like I feel like the leaves should just like let sunlight through. Iris, that would be my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal would be that. If the CEO of Hermitcraft is watching this, let me know. I'll quit my day job right now. What's my stream schedule? Typically, it's just Mondays. Now, I'm trying to see if I want to, like, increase anything. It's Mondays around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But today I was just planning on playing a bunch of Minecraft and grabbing a bunch of grass anyway. So I was like, my options were to either stream it and just yap with you guys for a couple hours, or I was just going to watch TV and do this. And I was like, you know what? I'll stream and hang out. Thank you for 15,000 likes on TikTok. I really appreciate it. And thanks to everyone who's popping in. If everyone's just popping in and just joining us, we are gathering 50,000 grass for the largest terraforming project I've ever done in Minecraft, and potentially the largest project I've ever done in general. I think the project, if I had to do some quick math in my head, is like 500,000 blocks in total. Maybe like 400,000. But yeah, it's a lot. So we're just destroying a plains biome right now to get all that stuff. Kate's gonna break her poor fingers getting us to all the TikTok like goals. I think the grass is growing back like really fast. Like, I feel like I've shaved the same layers of grass off like multiple times at this point. Like, I'm trying to avoid the dirt because I don't really want dirt. And I feel like it's just growing in such a way where I'm just like now getting down to like stone layers. Oh, Iris, you're good. Don't worry about it. All right. All right. I'm looking for a nice flat area. Probably right there. Right here is where we're going next. Mohammed, welcome on into the stream. How's it going today? How is it going on this fine Sunday? Good? Sweet. We're just gathering some materials for a project. It's quite a lot of materials. Iris, if I had to guess how behind you are on the stream, I'd say about 10 minutes. If I had to guess. Which project? I'm doing a terraforming project, so I'm turning a mushroom island into a giant, lush, magical sort of island with hills and rivers and rocks and floating islands on the island and other fun things. So I need a lot of grass for it specifically. It's a lot. Have you missed much in the last 10 minutes? Yeah, silly gamer, you've missed quite a lot. Someone's gonna have to catch you up on what you missed. Someone is going to have to catch you up. Do 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 do. Spud, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if anyone's enjoying the stream so far and you want to follow or subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. I go live semi-frequently these days. Kate's aiming for 17,000 likes over here. Just get 10 grass blocks, it'll spread. Even if I did that, I still need 50,000 blocks of dirt then. So whether I get it as grass and have it spread, or I get it as dirt and then spread grass over it, makes almost little to no difference to me. So we're just mining 50,000 of this real fast. Should only take like another minute. We're gonna push past 20. All right. Okay, big shot. Gotta go. Katie, thanks for popping in for a while. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I should be live at the normal time tomorrow. I can show you useful farms and necessities inside my island. I'm gonna do the same thing when I do this project with like some of the mountains that I make. I'm gonna do like farms inside the mountains. Like I think people do that pretty often. Rip your shovel. It's good. It's what it was meant for. If someone could help Kate get to that 20,000 like goal, I'm sure she would appreciate it. Hello, Mr. Chicken. I'm gonna have dreams of this sound and this this mining of the dirt for weeks to come. It is, I'll say this. So I'm doing, can you turn on the chat voice? I don't know what that means at all. I have no idea what that means. I apologize. So for this project, you know, this is 50,000 grass, which is quite a lot of grass, but I did have to do, prior to this, I got 100,000 leaves, and that was significantly worse. 100,000 leaves, I would never do that again. Oh yeah, thank you, Kate. Kate's the police on the TikTok side. She knows way more about this than I do. I was getting, right when we started the stream, I was getting a bunch of heart me's and roses, and I was like, well, I don't even know what that is. It's like, thank you, everyone. A heart me could be $1, or it could be $100, and I'd have no idea what it is. Combine the broken shovels? No, I like to keep them separate, because I put them in a monument in the world, so I like to, I more collect them than use them as, like, try to get as much out of them as possible, you know what I mean? Occasionally I'll repair one if I just need like one really quick, but for the most part I do, I just get individual tools for every single thing I do. Heart-me's are cheap, they're good for engagement, gotcha. Well, thank you everyone who gave me the heart-me's initially. Jumping between 3 chats is impressive, by the way, good job. Well, I got 2 of them are combined on one screen. Purple app and red app are combined. The TikTok stream is separate. The chat is separate. Potentially I can combine all 3. I'm not really sure how to do it. 17,000 likes on TikTok. I appreciate that. Heart-me's are for members of your fan club. What? What does that mean? You're gonna have a fan club? I got no idea. I'm like a boomer over here. Make special emojis and stickers. Gotcha. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Well, I appreciate everyone who's just tuned out. Just hanging out and watching or lurking is more than enough for a guy like me. How long am I going to keep streaming for? I'm not entirely sure. A little bit longer. Pretty much as my brain can handle hearing the grass breaking sound and running around this place in circles. How much dirt am I at? I'll do a count as soon as I fill up my inventory or it turns nighttime, which should be in just a second. I'll do a quick count. I don't think I'm gonna get it all during the stream, but I'll probably finish it tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. So for anyone who's enjoying this, don't worry. There'll be a follow-up tomorrow. So be sure to like and follow for that. Realism, thanks for popping in for a while. This is my first TikTok stream, so I don't really have a usually time, but I'll be live around a little after this time tomorrow. Am I streaming on YouTube? Yes, I'm alive on all red, purple, and black apps. My girlfriend's asked me to call. See ya, Iris. Thanks for hanging out for a while. TikTok being... I don't think people call TikTok the black app. But for some reason, people just call apps by their icon colors. All right, so we've got... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shulker boxes. So 12 shulker boxes times 27 stacks times 64 is 20,000. That's quite good. Yeah, realism, I multi-stream on all of them at the same time. But am I going to start terraforming as soon as I get all the blocks? I don't want to do the I prefer, when I do projects like this, to just grab everything and then just knock it all out at the same time. Because if I have to keep stopping to grab materials, then it just breaks my flow and it just takes so much longer to do that. Yes, realism, there is a Discord server. Noah P, welcome on into the stream. I'm working on collecting resources for a ginormous terraforming project that we're doing, transforming a mushroom island into a lush, magical island sort of thing. So we're collecting a bunch of grass for that project. Thank you, Mohammed. I appreciate that. We've destroyed a decent amount of this plains biome today. I would say you could hardly notice it though, you know? Like, can you really notice it that much? Probably not. I wouldn't say lush. That's gonna be lush? What do you mean? You don't know what it's gonna look like. How close to meeting affiliate goals? It should be this stream should hit it. On the purple app. It was more about the amount of time streamed in a month more than it was the follower or the viewer, like concurrent viewer goals. Why can't I join your YouTube stream? I'm not sure. Can you? Plenty of people are over there. It's a little bit choppy over there from what I've heard from people. Doo-doo. 19,000 likes on the TikTok. That's impressive. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, Dr. Doggo. I've shown bits of what it looks like. I'm only on the first phase of the project, which is like setting up like the actual like mountains and stuff. The trees and like bushes and grass, like the flowers and stuff come right afterwards. That's like the second phase of the project. The goal is to have it be lush, I guess. This is the end goal. How I can really pull that off, I'm not entirely sure, but, you know, it is what it is. Welcome all in on the TikTok side of things. If you're just joining us, I'm collecting grass. That's pretty much it. I'm collecting grass. I cannot do that, Muhammad, because I haven't unlocked the virtual camera option or whatever that's needed. I have to do 3 streams on TikTok before I can do that. For some reason. So the other platforms get blessed with that. What's good, Pava Ohuska? I hope that's how I pronounce your name. How's it going? Yeah, I mean, Ryan, you just gotta... Sometimes you just gotta sit down and get 50,000 dirt for a project. What's sad is that I'll do all this and then I'll instantly, when I'm done with my project, go back to having like 6 stacks of grass to my name. That's the saddest part of this entire thing. It's not even like I can use this in future projects. 20,000 likes on TikTok. I really appreciate that, everyone. Mostly Kate. Okay. Yeah, that's good, Mohammed. As soon as I do 2 more, I'll have the same thing across, you know, all the different platforms, so. Huzzah, you could take a break now. You could take a break. Possibly forever. I don't think anyone's gonna be passing you as #1 on the leaderboard, that's for sure. Is the project still a secret? No, the project is... I showed it like a little bit at the beginning. I'm probably not gonna get back to the island, but whoa. Hello. We're doing a terraforming project of our island is essentially all we're doing. So there's a large amount of materials that we need for it all. Bang bang chicken gang. I don't know what that means. I appreciate though if you stop spamming it though. 20,000. Yeah. Well, it's like almost halfway there. 20,000 is pretty much halfway to 50,000. If you add an additional 5,000 to it. And if anyone's enjoying this stream from any platform and you want to join our Discord server where we have an excellent community of people who share what they're working on, get help with Minecraft builds and Redstone, and also just yap with me whenever, be sure to join that because I am always there when I am there. Let's make... Nah, I appreciate it, Mohammed, if we didn't spam anything. Thank you. Very much appreciate it. Alright, I asked it like before, but is anyone really paying attention? Like, is this dirt just growing like really fast? Like, how do we keep landing on like stone layers? I feel like that's great. Like this right here. Like, no way that this was grass this whole time, right? Like, I guess this dirt just grows much faster than I think. Help, my villager trapped inside a box inside of my island. What? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna turn the TikTok stream off, or not the TikTok stream. Sorry, I'm just gonna stop the Twitch stream for now because I think it's causing some issues with my internet, and there hasn't been many people over there anyway. So we're just gonna keep the TikTok stream and the YouTube stream open for now. No, Mohammed, I'm gonna need to time you out if you spam anything. How fast is your tick rate? Should be 20. Should just be like the standard amount. All right, Mohammed, you're getting a timeout. What's up, Blake? How's it going? Welcome on into the stream. Do you think you're gonna need to find a new planes? I don't think so, because we got 20,000 just from like this area right here, and we still have that. We have that. We've got that, and we've got that. I think we have more than enough around. It's mostly just like I much prefer like areas like this, like I'm mining in right now, where it's just like completely flat, and I can just kind of like turn my brain off and just go like left, right, left, right, left, right. Good sir, how can I show you my base? In the Discord server, we have a spot for build showcase where anyone can just send pictures and videos of their build. So you can share it with both me and the entire community. I check everything that goes in there. Is Blake? Who is Blake? Welcome on in. Blake is a great builder. Is Blake a creator on these platforms? He is. I'll pop you a follow. I'll check you out later. This is pretty good. All right, I think we're gonna do one more inventory's worth for now, I think. If I make a data pack for the Quiet Copper Golem, chest openings, would you like to try it? Yeah, I think I would. It just has to be from like the Copper Golem though. Like, can't be when like the player opens it up. So like I don't know if those are like two entirely different sounds or not. But yeah. Blake, thanks for the follow. All right, Ahmed, you can't you cannot go through multiple different accounts. So we're not going to be spamming in here. Blake M 1370 on Twitch. All right. I got to check you out. Yeah, the only thing is suitable command. It's got to be like updated throughout like when Minecraft updates things. So like if it doesn't get updated when I update my world, I would just, you know, have to go on without it. But I'd certainly like to try it. Is Kate embarrassing you, Blake? Are you embarrassed? Very much. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if it would have to be a data pack or a resource pack. It'd probably have to be... I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between them. Like, I know a resource pack is usually just for like textures and sounds and stuff, so I think a data... I'm not sure. I have no idea the inner workings of things. I tried to make a data pack one time, and then it turns out I didn't even need to make it, that there was a way to do what I was looking for in just vanilla Minecraft. I keep forgetting where I leave off with these things. Or this just... Kate never stopped doing that. 22,000 likes on TikTok, by the way. Thank you, everyone. I'll give it a shot, report back. Heck yeah. You know where to find me. You know where to find me. Sounds are from resource packs. Might require both. Yeah, that's fair. Aren't we all just little guys, Blake, when you think about it? Everyone's just a little guy. Except for the gals. They're just gals, you know? Check out my base I put in Discord. I will be sure to check it out after the stream. I will be sure. Very, 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 very cool. We've made significant progress on this grass. I did not think 20,000, or probably now we're up to 25,000, probably halfway through. I did not think that we'd get it this fast. I thought that this would take like multiple streams to get through, but it's going fairly fast. It's not the fastest thing in the world. I'm mid-tier builder, but Kate gasses me up. I don't know. Kate's got good taste in builders, so... You know? Alrighty. Yeah, Ryan, I'm really excited to see that. I'm looking to get some, like, inspiration on that sort of stuff. Like, I don't know if you saw, like, I made a YouTube video of, like, my 5-year plan for the world. And part of that is to make, like, a floating island village. But I've kind of not known how to approach it, because it's like, how do you even start something like that? Bedrock knows the difference between player sounds and others, so maybe Java could too. I wouldn't hold your breath, man. But the amount of differences between Bedrock and Java, it's like, it never makes any sense. Like, that one would be different, like, more different than the other. I have no idea. Like, they'll just have the most random thing missing on their side. And then Java will just also have the most random thing that Bedrock doesn't. Like, it just makes no sense. When I used to post TikToks more, I'd get so many comments from people that are like, does this work in Bedrock? And I'd be like, I can't imagine why it wouldn't. And then people would be like, I tried it, it doesn't work, I hate you. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, it's like the most basic of features that, like, I just assumed would work. I don't know. Why are they so different? Hey, I'm a good guy, how are you? How's it going? Welcome on to the stream. 23,000 likes on the TikTok side. Alright, we're just gonna finish up this inventory here. Do I have a set of static sound categories? Block sound. But is it different between mobs and players, though? That's the important thing. That would make sense that Mojang can't do that sometimes. True. True. There are things that I do that definitely I know that, like, Bedrock would never have. Like, anything redstone related, I'm like, I always just say, like, no, it doesn't work on Bedrock. But, like, people be asking me about, like, the most mundane features. Alrighty. Let's do a quick count on the grass here. Let's see, we're up to that shulker box. Boom, boom. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 shulker boxes. 15 shulker boxes is... $25,920 grass. So we've actually finished half of the amount of grass that we're looking for. So I think this is a perfect time to end the stream. So Russell, also welcome on in. Yeah, it's like a double click thing. It's not available on Bedrock Edition, as people say. Can you mine 50,000 blocks on grass on Bedrock? No, you can't. You physically can't. Ukulele Man, welcome on in. So many more people coming in the Twitch, the TikTok chat as soon as I'm leaving. Now, but I have to go. Gonna go make dinner and some other stuff, but I'll be live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to follow, be sure to like, and I will be live on all platforms again tomorrow. So